Welcome to World Fact Finder. In this episode, we will discuss the top 100 most interesting facts about everything. Part 15. Let's get started. Number 1. In 1985, the French president authorized a state-sponsored terror attack on New Zealand soil, killing a Dutch citizen. Number 2. 1950s. TV shows in the USA were not allowed to use the word pregnant, as it was considered indecent. Number 3. Nazis kidnapped hundreds of thousands of Polish children that they deemed to be racially superior to other children, and forcibly Germanized them. Only 10 to 15% kids ever returned back home. Number 4. Aboriginals of Australia, in their coming-of-age ritual, cut a birth control hole in the base of the boy's penis and insert a splinter in to keep it from closing. Urine and semen come out of the hole unless this sub-incision is plugged with a finger. Number 5. Del the Funky Homo Sapien wrote the verse for the Gorillaz song Clint Eastwood by the following, the instructions from the book How to Write a Hit Record. Number 6. An average American eats about the same amount of sugar in 5 days that the average American 200 years ago consumed all year. Number 7. Author Ernest Vincent Wright wrote Gadsby, a 50,000-word novel without using the letter E. To this day, it is considered one of the finest examples of constrained writing. Number 8. Throughout Seinfeld's run, the chance to sit in the first booth at Monk's Cafe to be included in a scene was auctioned off for charity. Number 9. The oldest recorded British joke dates back to the 10th century AD. It is, "What hangs at a man's thigh and wants to poke the hole that it's often poked before?" Answer, a key. Number 10. According to the USA's National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, you should not put ketchup on your hot dog after the age of 18. Number 11. Mongols had rules against spilling noble blood over the ground. Instead, they used loopholes like making them bend backward until the backbone snapped, pouring molten silver into eyes and ears, and being rolled up in a rug and trampled to death by the Mongol cavalry. Number 12. The word fuck was first used in 1568, but was most commonly used between 1700 and 1720. It disappeared from the English language for 150 years in the 1800s to 1900s, but is now once again climbing in popularity. Number 13. Dolphins can see our skeletons and sense our heartbeats via their sonar. They have even been known to ward off sharks preying on humans. Number 14. All the American flags on the moon are now white dew radiation from the sun and absence of atmosphere. Number 15. In 1954, a flight Ernest Hemingway was on crash-landed in Africa. He and his companions were rescued and put in another plane, which burst into flames on the runway. Finding the door jammed, Hemingway used his head as a battering ram, butted the door twice, and got out. Number 16. Ernest Hemingway grew paranoid and talked about FBI spying on him later in life. He was treated with electroshock. It was later revealed that he was, in fact, being watched, and Edgar Hoover personally placed him under surveillance. Number 17. The terms left and right politics appeared during the French Revolution of 1789, when members of the National Assembly divided into supporters of the king to the president's right and supporters of the revolution to his left. Number 18. Italy has a 13-foot-tall sculpture of a middle finger in front of their stock exchange. Number 19. Vulcan Point in the Philippines is an island within a lake, on an island within a lake on an island. Number 20. According to Bill Murray, the 2004 Hong Kong comedy movie Kung Fu Hustle is the supreme achievement of the modern age in terms of comedy. Number 21. André-François Raffray, a lawyer in France, sought out a 90-year-old lady who agreed to give him her apartment if he paid her $500 each month for the rest of her life. She went on to become the oldest living person ever, living for another 30 years, and even outliving the lawyer who by then had paid her $180,000, which was twice the value of the apartment. Number 22. There are languages without the terms left, right, front, and behind. These cultures use north, south, east, and west their whole lives, no matter if they are in their home or in the woods. The result is a compass brain. They always know how they are oriented. Number 23. The Catholic Church unknowingly made Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, a saint after the Christianization of his life story in the 14th century. Number 24. Only 2 words in English contain all the vowels in order: facetiously and abstemiously. Number 25. The decision to ground all planes in the U.S. on September 11th was made by one man, Ben Sliney, one of the FAA's national operations managers. It was his first day in that position. Number 26. The Greek explorer Pytheas was the first to encounter the northern Arctic ice caps, the Germanic tribes, the midnight sun, and visited Great Britain in 325 BC. He was also the first person to postulate that the tides were caused by the moon. Number 27. There was 1561 celestial phenomenon over Nuremberg that reported an incidence of a great space battle over Germany in the Middle Ages. There was even a crash landing reported outside the town. Number 28. Georgia in the USA has a set of giant stone slabs etched with rules for post-apocalyptic humanity in many different languages. It can be used to chart the sun and stars and warns against petty laws and useless officials. No one actually knows who funded the construction of this monument. Number 29. Up until the 1960s, poor Swiss children were auctioned to farmers to be used as a source of cheap labor. Number 30. It was a closely guarded secret for many, many years that a number of American POWs were held where the Hiroshima atomic bomb was dropped. Number 31. The cast of Friends earned at least $88,460,000 over its 10 seasons each. This does not include syndication royalties negotiated from the 5th season onwards. Number 32. When a frog swallows its prey, it blinks, which pushes its eyeballs down on top of its mouth to help push the food down its throat. Number 33. Australia's largest ever petition of 792,985 signatures was submitted to the Parliament in 2000 to protest against rising beer prices. Number 34. Philadelphia cream cheese was first created in New York. It was named after Philadelphia because, at the time, the city was renowned for its production of similar cheeses. Also, in Mexico, any brand of cream cheese is often referred to as Queso Philadelphia. Number 35. In The Shawshank Redemption, in the scene where Andy crawled through the sewer, actor Tim actually crawled through chocolate syrup, and the tunnel where it was filmed still smells like chocolate today. Number 36. Due to the gender imbalance, by the year 2020, 24 million Chinese men will be unable to find a spouse. Number 37. Elijah Wood created his Lord of the Rings Frodo audition tape in his backyard with a homemade Hobbit costume. Number 38. A budgie named Puck is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the bird with the largest vocabulary in the world. It has a vocabulary of 17.8 words. Also, he just doesn't mimic. He often creates his own phrases and sentences. Number 39. On July 1, 1916, at the Battle of the Somme, a charge of 60,000 Ponslulbes, of explosives was detonated, creating a crater that was 300 feet across and 90 feet deep. The explosion, which occurred in France, was heard as far away as London and was the loudest man-made sound in history at the time. Number 40. If the Sun was scaled down to the size of a white blood cell, then the Milky Way would be the size of the continental United States. Number 41. Robin Williams improvised the last line in Good Will Hunting, as well as the scene where he talks about his wife farting in bed. That's why Matt Damon was laughing so hard. Number 42. Scotland's national animals are unicorns, and its national flower is thistles. Albania's national animal is dragon. Number 43. Riot control agents, e.g. pepper sprays, are considered chemical weapons and forbidden in warfare. Number 44. The sword stuck in the stone in Disneyland can be pulled out of the stone when a red light is flashing in a nearby window. Number 45. There's a DC character from the 80s who got his powers from cocaine. His only weakness was cocaine addiction. Number 46. During Wutu, a German and British airplane shot each other down in Norway, and the crew met and then helped each other survive. Two of them then visited each other several years after the war was over as friends. Number 47. There are many untouched plane wrecks in various parts of the United Kingdom, dating back to World War II, and removing them is forbidden. Number 48. After a falling out with Ernest Hemingway, Gertrude Stein, who had written the phrase, "A rose is a rose is a rose," supposedly received a telegram from Hemingway that read, "A bitch is a bitch is a bitch." Number 49. The jump you sometimes get while falling asleep is known as hypnic myoclonus, and as much as 70% of people worldwide experience this. Number 50. People have higher chances of dying on their birthday than on any other days. Number 51. Raindrops actually don't fall in the form of a teardrop. Instead, they look more like the top half of a hamburger bun. Number 52. The phrase, "show your true colors," was coined centuries ago when ships used to fly false national flags to get close to enemies and then switch to their true colors just before attacking. Number 53. The most complex eyes throughout the animal kingdom belong to the mantis shrimp, who can manipulate light polarization throughout its entire visible spectrum. That's at least 10x as many colors in our visible spectrum. Number 54. 25% of the world's gold reserves are reportedly held in a vault underneath the island of Manhattan. Number 55. When Christopher Nolan offered Heath Ledger the part of Batman in Batman Begins, he said, "I would never take part in a superhero film." Number 56. The Polish government awards a Medal for Long Marital Life to couples who have been married longer than 50 years with at least one child, either their own or adopted. Number 57. Towards the end of the Cold War, the Soviet Union had an over-the-horizon radar system that was so powerful that it interfered with the world's electronics, and some people believed it to be a Soviet mind control experiment. Number 58. Zombie birds are a species that have learned to track down tiny bats, split open their skulls, and feed on their brains. Number 59. In between the two runways at Bangkok's Don Mueang International Airport, 14th busiest airport in the world, is a fully functioning golf course. Golfers are held back by a red light whenever a planes land. Number 60. The word cannibalism comes from caníbales, the Spanish name for the Carib people, a West Indies tribe that was formerly well known for their practice of cannibalism. Number 61. In Sweden, the body heat of commuters passing through Stockholm's central station is harvested to provide heat for an office building across the road from it. Number 62. The world's tallest man, Bao Xishun, used his incredibly long arms, 1.06 meters, to remove plastic from the stomachs of 2 dolphins, which ultimately saved their lives after trainers exhausted numerous other methods. Number 63. A Swedish scientist, Svante Arrhenius, projected in 1897 that burning fossil fuels would lead to global warming and increase of surface temperature between 5 and 6 degrees centigrade. Number 64. Vladimir Klitschko auctioned off his 1996 Olympic gold medal in March 2012 for charity. The buyer paid $1 million, but immediately returned it because he wanted it to stay in his family. Number 65. In 1998, Venus and Serena Williams challenged any male ranked below 200th in the world. A man ranked 203 promptly beat both of them after playing a round of golf and drinking a 6-pack of beer. Number 66. People of the Mongol Empire never washed their clothes or themselves due to their belief that washing would pollute the water and anger the dragons that controlled the water cycle. Number 67. Farting while wearing clothing in a sterile environment will not compromise the sterility of the said environment. Number 68. There was supposed to be a Pinocchio film released in 1936, predating Disney's Pinocchio by 4 years. It was meant to be the first Italian animated film, but for unknown reasons, the film was never completed and it is considered lost. Number 69. The whites of human eyes evolved as a means of nonverbal communication, and dogs too rely on the human sclera to pick up visual cues. Number 70. Swiss researchers found that out of 37 million companies worldwide, 147 firms control about 40% of global wealth, and 737 control 80%. Number 71. In 2005, Swedish millionaire Johan Elias purchased a 400,000-acre plot of land in the Amazon rainforest from a logging company for the sole purpose of its preservation. Number 72. The Seminole Tribe of Florida is the only Native American group that has never officially been conquered by the U.S. government. Number 73. The national animal of North Korea is the Cholima, a mythical winged horse that they made up. Number 74. Singapore has such a low birth rate that there is a government program set up to help people get laid. Number 75. The first mutiny in space occurred in 1974 aboard the Skylab 4 space station due to exhaustive workload put on the astronauts. Number 76. In 1976, Bill Gates wrote an open letter to computer hobbyists to stop ripping off his software. They told him when it's easier to pay for than to duplicate, it won't be stolen. Number 77. In Poland, near Gryfino, a mysterious forest has 400 pine trees, all with a 90-degree bend at the base of their trunks, all facing northward. Number 78. Alexander the Great was embalmed in a coffin filled with honey. Number 79. In Iceland, they have an app to detect whether or not your date is a relative due to the country's small population. Number 80. The fast food chain Del Taco was originally called Casa del Taco, meaning House of the Taco. Now its name just means of the taco. Number 81. Kellogg's was anti-sex and cornflakes were invented as part of an anti-masturbation crusade. Number 82. There was a documented experiment where someone survived an acceleration of over 46 G. John Stapp actually lived on to the age of 89, but did suffer vision damage from the experiments. Number 83. From the 8th century up until 1978, the Pope wore an ornate, bejeweled, 3-tiered crown solemnly placed on his head during his coronation. Modern popes have done away with the tradition. Number 84. Doctors don't know how anesthesia works, or what exactly it does to render someone unconscious and pain-free. Number 85. In 1791, at the Battle of the Wabash, 920 U.S. Army soldiers faced about 1,100 Native American warriors. At the end of the battle, only 21 Indians were killed, whereas nearly the entire U.S. force was wiped out, 623 killed, 258 wounded. This was 1/4 of the entire Army's strength at the time. Number 86. Once the queen bee is deemed to be unfit to serve due to old age or disease, worker bees cluster tightly around her body until she dies from overheating. This process is known as cuddle death. Number 87. Candid camera host Alan Funt was once on a flight that was hijacked and flown to Cuba. Because everyone on the plane recognized him, there is a bill known as the Cheeseburger Bill, which makes it illegal for people to sue food companies for making them obese. Number 91. During one of his innumerable presidential affairs, John F. Kennedy tore a groin muscle and had to wear a stiff shoulder-to-groin brace that prevented the reflexive ducking, which might have saved him from the second fatal bullet. Number 92. In Russian roulette, a properly lubricated and maintained revolver has a higher chance of not firing the bullet if it is allowed to stop on its own because gravity pulls the loaded chamber down. Number 93. Domain names were free until 1995. Number 94. Before 1912, Komodo dragon was thought to be a mythical creature. Number 95. The phrase, "Give a man a fish, and he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, and he'll eat for a lifetime," did not come from an ancient Chinese proverb, the Torah, the Bible, or any other such place. It was coined by Anne Isabella Ritchie, the daughter of William Makepeace Thackeray, in 1885. Number 96. In 1970, due to a wheat production quota dispute between a farming family in West Australia and the government, the family declared their land to be independent of Australia and created a legal micronation called the Principality of Hutt River, which exists till today. Number 97. We actually live about 80 milliseconds in the past because that's how long it takes for our brains to process information. Number 98. Elephants are so morbidly afraid of bees that the mere sound of buzzing is enough to make an entire herd flee. They have even developed a special rumble, just to warn each other if bees are nearby. Number 99. The act of hitting something until it works is called percussive maintenance. Number 100. A parasitic worm has been found in some grasshoppers that after growing to maturity, makes the grasshoppers seek water and drown themselves to return the parasite to water. Thanks for watching. Like and comment if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the next interesting facts. See you in our next video.